Hello, this is Alec Kerr, the film critic for the Conway Daily Sun. Over the last few weeks, I've been writing articles recapping the summer movie season of 2013. And the final article in that series is my best and worst movies of summer 2013. In honor of that, I want to talk about my all-time worst summer movie-going experience. And I gave this some thought. I thought, was it Transformers? Was it Twilight? And the one that came to mind the most was 2008's Speed Racer. And it's probably not the worst movie ever made, but it was a painful movie-going experience for me. I literally, and this is not an exaggeration, this is literally the movie gave me a headache. And that headache was so bad that it persisted until the next morning. So what made it so awful? What gave me this throbbing migraine? Well, part of it was the visuals were just so aggressive and so abrasive. The color palette, which I wrote in my review, was like a cotton candy machine exploding over the Vegas Strip. It was so in your face and so bright as to really, give you a headache. And there was non-stop editing. And Speed Racer, obviously, it's about racing, and it's very stylized, just like the anime that it was based on, but it's so stylized and so over-edited that it doesn't make any sense. It's completely incomprehensible, and the action scenes have no tension because there's so much artifice there. Everything is computer-generated. The racetracks, the cars, and there's no way to get into the action because it's also edited in such a way that it's all close-ups and all tight shots that it's just, you could reassemble the shots and it still wouldn't make any difference. And after watching that a few times, it gets boring. And the humor was so infantile and so pitched at children, but in such a pandering, condescending way. There was a Speed Racer's little brother and their pet monkey, and like the monkey was throwing feces in the bad guy's face, and if you think that's hilarious, then great, this is probably the movie for you. But I really hate movies that are made for children that pander that much to them. Like, yes, that will get a laugh out of a child, but you don't need to talk down to them that much. Like, respect the intelligence of the children in the audience, and at the same time also try to play to the adults. And I don't think that film played to anybody. I've heard some people say that, oh, if you watch the movie stoned, it's great. Well, if that's the only way to watch a movie and enjoy it, then that speaks volumes to the quality of the film. So if you haven't seen Speed Racer, I say avoid it at all cost. Watch the old cartoon, you'll probably have a much better experience. Not even probably, you will have a much better experience. Anyway, this is Alec, and come back for another Real Thoughts next week.